大魔王じゃない。ただのピッコロだ。これまでとは一味違うぞ。
You're absolutely right, Piccolo. This isn't gonna end like it did before. All right, everybody, we're hopping into a rematch video with Gogeta. You guys know Broly pushed this guy around last time we hopped into here, but now we're hopping in. We have the new 8th anniversary skill orbs that are gonna buff this guy's defense to the moon. So, we're going to hop back in here and see how he does. So, be sure to check out the before and after with this video and the original Gogeta versus Broly videos. So, this guy has it really rough in here because you can't dodge, which takes away this guy's, like, main defensive utility. And then also, he's STR and Broly is AGL at the end, so this guy can really get smacked around. So we're going to see how these new equips really help him out. We're going to start by floating God Goku off to get him on rotation with Gogeta, since they share over in a flash and some of his God links. We're going to throw this Piccolo into slot 1 so that he can start getting his, what is it? You can start getting his passive built up, and then this Piccolo will sit comfortably in slot 2 and give this guy support. And we're just going to move on through this event. I'm hoping that things go a lot better this time, obviously, you know. But last time, you know, it's like we even got to that last Broly phase, right? And Gogeta was taking, what was it, like 90k from a normal after he, like, double or triple supered. So I'm hoping that this time we get to that AGL Broly phase, and he's taking significantly less damage from normals. I don't need this guy to survive super attacks. I get it. Like, it's going to be in a very rare scenario where you can get this guy to survive a super attack, but if we can get him to just survive normals, I think that would be a much better look than where we ended off last time. So hopefully things are going to go better. Also, this time we're going in on the Piccolo, the Orange Piccolo team, which is just a better team. No offense to the gods or anything, but they are a year old at this point, and even though they're kind of made to take on this Broly fight, they were just kind of made to, like, fringe take on this Broly fight, if that makes sense. They weren't really made to dominate it, per se, just, you know, because the...
一対一にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。
But they were kind of made to be balanced into this event. Not necessarily dominate it, but they were made to be really good. You know, a big part about the Gods kit is that they dodge, right, to get better. And this event does cancel dodging, so it is kind of balanced out in that, you know, they're going to do a ton of damage in that final phase, but you got to make it to that final phase first in order for them to do all that damage. So that's where they kind of balance this event out a little bit, and I think it is fair. You know, they are good in here, but just running that team is a little bit spooky whenever you have a ton of slot 2 units on it, and, you know, you need a bunch of slot 1 units to go up against that AoE Broly, so... that phase is where we are most likely to get caught on this team. I'm kind of hoping that we're just going to be able to Orange Piccolo through it. We will see. If that's what we have to do, I will do that, because I want us to be safe going through this event. So if that means, like I said, having to use Orange Piccolo in the AoE phase, I am totally okay with that. The gods also do have their equips on now as well. I put their bronze and gold on, because that give them extra defense and additional, but I did not give them the silver, which would have given them a little bit of extra defense, but I would have had to sacrifice my level 5 additional on them, and I do think that additional is going to be a lot more important than the extra defense that they get. So Gogeta, we don't really need him to do a ton of super attacks in his base form. All that's going to do for us is allow him to build up his attack, which will make him do more damage in the rest of battle, but overall it's not really going to be super important to our survival. So I'm going to try to hold back on damage a little bit here. That way, hopefully, this unit can get their 4 attacks in, specifically 4 super attacks in. That way, we can go into the standby with them as soon as possible. All we need to have, they do have their equips on as well. That's the nice thing. We do have a bunch of anniversaries. Specifically, we have 3 anniversary units on this team. We have that Boo Duo, we have the Gods, and then we have Gogeta. And they now all have their anniversary equips, so... you know, we're going to see some nice, hopefully, additionals and crits out of all of them now. And then, of course, the Gods and Gogeta are going to have slightly higher defensive stats as well. Same thing with the Z Duo, but they, I think... no, did I put their bronze equip on? I may not have, so yeah, their attack stats should actually, and defense stats should be the same. Because I don't think I put their bronze equip on. I think I kept them with their crits or whatever they had before. Yeah, whew. Alright, we missed the additional there. That sucks. Hopefully we get the other 2 as well, but it doesn't matter now. no matter what, we will not be able to stand by with them next turn unless we fall below 50% HP. And by next turn, I mean turn, what is this, 3? So turn 6. Turn 6 is when they will return. If you guys didn't know, whenever you float a unit off, they come back in 3 turns. So... Alright, we're transforming into Blue Gogeta here. This is pretty good. I'm going to throw him into slot 1, even though he doesn't have his dodge, because Broly does cancel dodge in all phases. But the nice thing that I can do here is hopefully get him an 18 key before we go into that AGL Broly phase. So we might take a little bit of damage here, especially if we get super attacked, but it's going to be okay as long as we can get the 18 key, which, can we even get the 18 key here? Because he gets, how much key does he? He only gets 5 key, right? He only gets 5, so I don't think we can actually get the 18 key here. Yeah, this is 1 key away, so actually we are just going to do this. Let's try to hold back a little bit with him, but still open up some of these orbs, maybe? There we go. Hopefully God Goku here doesn't kill. We want an 18 key going into that AoE phase, because Gogeta gets a... what is it, 50% defensive buff that he carries over turn for 3 turns, as long as you're getting his 18 keys. So we really want this Goku to not go crazy here, and not kill this Broly. Perfect. Don't, no, you, oh my god. Just don't crit, and I think he'll survive. We just need 1 18 key super attack with Gogeta. Just don't crit. Oh well, it's okay. Okay, we do have Orange Piccolo, but we cannot use the transformation because we are not, what's the word? We're not, we don't have a full superhero lineup here, so the friend could take a little bit of damage here. I'm tempted to put them in slot 1 just to hopefully get them a few more hits in before he super attacks. But I don't really want to lose mine, but I guess we will. Alright, we're going to do this so that hopefully he can get some, extra defense before he gets supered. But if Broly opens up immediately with the super attack, I don't think we would die. Okay, that's good. After he super attacks, I'm not worried. But if he had supered before we got to attack there, it could have been really bad for us. We would have taken a lot of damage here. And we need all the HP we can have. Okay, this is really good. Piccolo... let's see, the middle Piccolo might take a little bit of damage, but the other 2 should be at, like, double digits. Yeah, he's at double digits. He's at 134, that's fine, and he's at 46, so all good here. That one at the end took a little bit of damage there, because we were right around 700k defense, but keep in mind, we are class disadvantage against Broly, so even though Broly does about, like, 720,000 or whatever on his super attack, he does do 15% more damage to Orange Piccolo, because he is class disadvantage, like I said, so... just things that you got to keep in mind whenever you're going through these events. Now, he supered us pretty early last turn, so the chances we get supered again are decent. And we cannot stand by here, so... oh, we can use the active skill. Oh, we can stand by. Why can't we stand by with them? How many attacks do they have to do? Oh, it's just attacks. They don't have to actually do supers? Okay, that's good. Do I want to use his active skill? I want to save it. We're going to attempt to save it. We are going to use their standby, though, and start charging up the Spirit Bomb. Okay, here we go. So, I think as long as Gogeta gets to attack first, we will be fine. I am taking a little bit of a risk here, not supering with him first. The question is, can we get an 8? Dude, they did not change orbs very... We have 2 rainbow orb changers on this rotation, and we are not looking good with orbs. What will this do? That'll drop... there is not a good... There's not a good orb path here. Okay, we'll just grab this, and then I can at least grab the int orbs with this guy. That still doesn't get us an 18 key, though. Oh, my... Well, it is what it is. And then we'll grab this with them. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate in terms of our key. Hopefully, Gogeta gets to attack first. Keep in mind, he does build up that 88% attack and defense buff every time he does do a attack, even if it's a normal and it's passive. And then we are going to at least get a 12 key, so that does give him a little bit of defense. So we should be able to survive a super attack if... Okay, he is at an 18 key. Whew, that's good. I guess because he gets one build up whenever he does an attack, I guess. So that's good. That is good. We want that 18 key there, because that carries over into next turn. This is really good. I think we can survive a super attack now. We do have one more normal guaranteed. And then we could do his hidden potential super attack as well. Mine still is built pretty... There we go. Nice. So we got a triple super here. I wouldn't mind, actually, if Broly decided to super attack, assuming he survives this. He does not. Okay, perfect. There we go. Gogeta already looking a lot better now with those extra equips than he did before, so... I mean, it helps that we're on a better team, too, right? We can leave Orange Piccolo in slot 1. He's going to be just fine here against Broly. Orange Piccolo, you know, 650k defense plus his 20% damage reduction type effective. He is going to be just fine here. The question is, do I need to transform the gods? What are they sitting at in terms of defense? 381. I think they can survive a super attack, so I'm not going to transform them. I'm going to get a little bit greedy here and greed out some more stacks. Alright, there we go. Orange Piccolo's fully built up, so if Broly wants to super him, feel free. He's at a 15 million attack stat. Obviously, Orange Piccolo is very good. Orange Piccolo, you know, I just did a... it came out earlier today, but I did a end-game content guide, and I talked about, you know, watch other people's showcases so that you can kind of decide, you know, which units are good, which ones do you want to invest in. Orange Piccolo is definitely one of these units that you want to invest in. He's going to be good for a long time in Dokkan, and he leads a pretty good team. So, you know, he's one of those that I definitely recommend investing in. By the way, you know, it's not bad, but Broly has not supered yet, which is kind of suspicious here. Right? It's a little unnerving, as the adults might say. You know, we're always saying what the kids might say. You know, they might say sus. But, you know, as an adult, this is a little bit unnerving. Nice, they got the triple super again. I'm really glad that I left that silver additional on them. You know, I can't directly attribute this to that, but you know, it does just feel good to get that additional every single time with them. They should be able to tank this just fine. They are type effective, and they're up around like 400k defense, so shouldn't be too bad here. 286 is manageable. Again, all we're really looking for on this next rotation is how well Gogeta tanks normals, so that's all we're really looking forward to here. I could use Orange Piccolo and cancel Broly's super attacks, but I'm afraid it would actually kill Broly, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to grab those AGL key spheres. We're going to grab the STR here. Gogeta's going to do guaranteed crits, and we'll just have to make do. He's at 457k defense. That is pretty solid. Keep in mind, he is going to get 50%. It's not a direct 50%, though, whenever he super attacks. He does have his full passive defense built up because we did 4 attacks last turn. So, you know, he's looking good. I'm not sure what exactly his defense will be after he super attacks, just without... I'd have to bust out the spreadsheets, and I don't want to do that right now. So we're just gonna, you know, his defense is definitely higher than what it was before. But it's definitely not perfect, right? Like, you know, 458k... He's still going to need to give us, like... he still can't tank a super attack. I don't think he'll ever be able to tank a super attack against this Broly. Even if you got a quad super with a ton of support on rotation, it's just not going to happen. But if he can just tank normals, I'll be pretty happy with that. So we will see. Again, the goal here is to just not take 90k from normals. That is the goal. He's at a 13 million attack stat. Again, he can do 4 of these, potentially. He's going to do 2 normals guaranteed, and these are all crits. So he's going to be doing a lot of damage. There we go. We're getting really good luck with that first additional. We have 1 more normal, potentially. Could be a super coming in. There we go. We got a triple super. We could do 1 more. If he gives us 1 more, I don't think we can take a super attack, but maybe... He is at double digits now. Nice. I mean, it took a triple super to do that, but... You know, he looks good, so I can't really complain. That's definitely a huge step up from where he was in the original showcase. So we will definitely take that, you know. Gogeta with those extra equips, he's taking double digits from Broly, so pretty good. Now we can just drop the Spirit Bomb and finish it here. So let me know what you guys think. We're going to finish up with the Spirit Bomb here. I think this video was a rousing success. So here we go. Let's drop the Spirit Bomb and get the KO screen. And I'll probably just end the video there. So let me know what you guys think. This was a no item run and a rematch with Gogeta up against Broly. I would say he did really well. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching and enjoy the Spirit Bomb.
すげえよ。よく頑張った。またな。